I
So
agree.
the fact that it is 100 degrees kind of leads us into our next question, which a lot of people ask, and that is, are boiled taps dangerous? So obviously there is that danger element of it being 100 degrees, but how have Quooker tackled that?
So at Quooker, listen, we're dealing with 100 degrees water. You have to treat it with respect, for sure. You know, there's 10,000 kettle-related injuries every single year to children alone, right? So we have to ensure that safety is fundamental. You know, so that safety aspect has always been and will always be at the forefront of the design of the Quooker product. I think we always like to tackle these things head on. And if anybody has ever got that kind of preconception about a Quooker tap being dangerous, I can 100% guarantee it's because they've never seen one working or they've never used one. Because as soon as you use one, you realize how safe it is. There are so many features in the Quooker tap that ensure that it is the safest way of delivering boiling water. Just going back to kind of, you know, comparing it to the kettle, as I say, 10,000 injuries every year to children alone because of kettles. Quooker, as I say, been going for 50 years worldwide, over 15, 16 years in the UK. We've installed internationally over 1 million Quookers worldwide. And to this day, we have an unblemished safety record. You know, so if anybody thinks that it's dangerous or it's unsafe, it's because they've never experienced it. Just to kind of go into those safety features a little bit more detail. Obviously, this is where customers going into, you know, Artisan to actually see the working taps is going to, you know, be a benefit. But, you know, you're talking about the double push and turn mechanism on the collar. You have to know how to use it. And then the actual operation is always a conscious effort that you want to dispense boiling water. So again, you're not going to do it by accident. Another big safety feature, the aerated flow. So we're actually injecting oxygen and air into the stream of boiling water to turn it into a fine spray. That sometimes gives, again, people that have never seen it or experienced it before, gives them the misconception that it's spitting or it's spluttering, but actually that air and oxygen in the stream forms a protective layer between the skin and the boiling water. So if, God forbid, somebody caught their hand underneath the stream of boiling water, because that oxygen is there, you've got enough time for your body to react, to pull it away. Yes, it will sting, it's 100 degrees, but that oxygen prevents any risk of serious damage, any risk of scalds or any risk of burns. You know, there's a few other big safety features in the Quooker tap that obviously I would encourage anybody to go into the showroom and see it working. But as I say, we have to ensure that it's safe. So I understand why people who have never come across one before would think that it's dangerous. But go and experience it. Go and see it working, because then you will really appreciate how safe the product actually is.
We ask customers who've never seen it or tried it before. Sorry, guys, that's my phone. Never seen or tried it before, to try and get boiled water out. We just say, give it a go. See if you can get boiled water out of it. And it's the simplest of systems to get boiled water out, only when you know.
That's it. That's it.
I think once, you do by accident.
That's it. You're never going to do it by accident. But once any customer, child, adult, grandparent struggles to get the boiling water out of the tap, that's when they start to realize, actually, okay, if I can't do it, how are the kids going to do it? So yeah, that's where, get into the showroom and go and see it working.
Yeah, absolutely. It does make a massive difference having a full working. We've got a couple of full working displays here, as you know. So it makes a big difference. The other thing, which is safety, really good for safety, is on the flex. So you've got the pull out. Everybody wants a pull out tap. So you've got the Quooker with a pull out, which is really well packed away inside. You wouldn't know unless you were shown it. And if you if you turn the boiling water on and pull the flex out, it completely cuts off. So you couldn't spray boiled water around as well. So it's
exactly.
Just added extra.
We've really thought of everything. I think, again, that, you know, talking about USPs and what separates Quooker, I think the fact that we genuinely, from start to finish, and I'm talking all the way back to research and development through to the after sales and service team, everything is done by Quooker ourselves. So the fact that we manufacture everything, even the tiniest little parts of the product, allows us to think about these things. It allows us to get feedback, and it allows us to implement it. And, you know, talking about that and what else is on the market, there's no other company that does that. So again, that quality across the board allows us to stay ahead of the game and stay as the market leader.